What is for sale by owner? FSBO or FSBO is a property being offered for sale directly by the owner instead of through an agent or broker. So when you're picking up a property traditionally versus as a FSBO, traditionally agents will act as mediators. So you'll have a buyer's agent who represents the buyer, and you'll have a seller's agent who represents the seller. In a FSBO deal, you'll typically have you'll work direct to seller. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you'll have a buyer's agent that will represent you, but that is not always the case because a buyer's agent will have to work as a seller's agent as well, and they'll be essentially doing double the work for half the commission. So they're less inclined to do so or push some of these deals to you. Some of the agent's responsibilities in general is presenting listings. So you have your criteria that you want to search for. You give it to your agent, and if they come across the listings, they'll send it over to you. Agents pull comps. They have access to the MLS, so it's as easy as giving them a phone call, like, "Hey, I want this property," or "Can you pull comps for this property?" And they'll send it over to you. Agents can walk properties prior to your offer or even during, and a lot of times it's free because in comparison to like GC, sometimes they'll charge you a walking fee, or inspectors, of course, you pay for. The agent negotiates again prior to you just put out your offer, or let the agent know, like, "Hey, I want to go ahead and put this offer out for $10,000 under asking," and the agent goes and drafts up the offer, sends it over. Buyer's agent and seller's agent talks together, they create all these documents, and you move forward. A lot of times it's just hands off for you. You just sign some stuff. The agent coordinates inspection and GC walks. So what I've done before, actually what I still do, is I'll just connect the two. I'll just connect the agent and the GC or the inspector. And again, hands off. They'll do the coordination. They'll set the day and the time and move on from there. The agent assists with paperwork. There is a lot of paperwork when it comes to real estate investments or transactions. A lot of them are unseen, especially because of agents. One of it is disclosure statements, purchase agreements. So purchase agreements, they'll draft it up, and even during inspections, you'll just let them know, like, "Hey, I want a reduction in the price." They'll do an addendum. They'll renegotiate again, and inspection reports. A lot of times, inspection reports are sent over to you, but if you are a newer investor, it's you can present that to your agent, and they can assist you and looking over title paperwork. There's a lot that goes on with title companies. There's a lot of paperwork, as you'll